Robin Bhar is an independent metals analyst. He says silver's boom is down to its integral status in so many industries.
As well as the more traditional drivers of silver, which are the same as for gold, silver has more of an industrial component. It's driven by usage in solar panels, in industrial applications. That's coming to the fore, particularly with the green energy transition. Silver is a vital component of the energy transition, so it's also booming because of this additional demand coming through.
Why is India so important in this story?
India has had a long cultural tradition of being active in silver. Think of the silverware, the silver teapots and jewellery that are centuries old. So India has a long affinity, probably longer affinity with silver than with gold. So it's part of the natural psyche, if you like, of the country.
But supply does seem to be a constant issue. So what's happening in the vaults where all that silver bullion is usually stored?
Physical demand is robust, very strong, and therefore silver is being drained from inventory, including that being held in the vaults to feed this physical demand. There's a shortage in London, in the London vaults, where the majority of the silver bars are stored, and that is causing the silver supply to tighten immensely, and supply and demand drive commodity prices. If demand is high and supply is falling short, then the consequence is to have higher and rising prices.
We've talked a little bit about India, but what about other markets that feed into the whole silver ecosystem? I'm thinking China, I'm thinking the United States. You've already mentioned the UK. What's going on?
Very strong demand. What we're seeing in one country is being replicated, particularly in countries that have a strong industrial base. And China comes to mind. Southeast Asia, Korea, Taiwan, these countries come to mind because they're manufacturing, fabricating industrial products, and they contain silver, which is an important component in these products. So it's a worldwide trend, and we're seeing it happening all over the globe, and this is why it could be different this time, in that silver could go considerably higher than we've seen in previous up cycles.
It's interesting the way you're talking about silver. It's like it straddles precious metals and industrial metals. So I wonder what your outlook is for silver compared to other metals.
Very strong. I would put silver in with copper and perhaps tin. These are indispensable to the energy transition. If we are, as a world, to decarbonise, move away from fossil fuels, then we need metals like silver and copper and others to enable that transition. So it's vital. Without silver, we don't have an energy transition. We don't have the solar panels. We don't have the renewable energy that's needed to decarbonise the world. So its strength and its usage cannot be understated.